Alright, we got one, I guess. Alright, so we already got one. So don't send me enemy notes because I already have one. Sorry guys, it is first come first serve. Trying to keep it as fair as we can. Let's open this on the side. Alright, so that's the picture we will be working on today. It's a little critique. Yes, I'm sorry guys, I can't do that many critiques. Maybe I'll do another one later on. Maybe when I take a break I'll do a critique. But yes, this is the picture we're going to be doing. Let us critique it, shall we? Okay. First of all, I've decided that I've done critiques before, but now I decided that I'm going to draw on top of your drawing in order to get my point across a lot better. So to do that, we're going to use red. Use a different layer so I don't mess with it too much. Well, that should be fine. Okay, so let's learn from each other. First of all, what I notice is that the eyes are not white. That's a stylistic choice. To me, I would put white because that would make the eyes stand out from the blue. So yes, please fill this stuff white. I know this is red, but just imagine it's white. Second of all, let's see. Let's check the lines of this face here. Okay, the nose, because this is a furry character, I would recommend you to make the nose stick out a lot more. So this nose would actually be here, right? Because when you look at a furry character, their snouts are elongated. So that's important to always check out first. So the nose will be around here. The mouth will be around here, so it's a little lower than what you already drew here. And I think the chin should be a little fixed. I think the chin is a little too low. We should make it smaller. Like so. Everything else is okay. Just the chin is way too slow. Everything else is fine. Usually when I draw this kind of pose, I always bend the back a little bit more to give it a nice S shape to it. So the spine would be something like that. Well, it'll be like that. That way the bosoms would stick out a little bit more. And then we start drawing the butts, which is fine. Right here, it's okay. This is where the hand is, that's fine. Another thing that I would also check is these wrinkles. These wrinkles have no place there. There's no reason for them because they're there. You put them there because you know they have wrinkles, but you have no idea where to put them. I'll tell you where to put them. Whenever you're drawing wrinkles on clothes, you gotta decide: is it how hard is the fabric? This looks like it could be made of silk. So silk has a lot of wrinkles. So that's important to consider. Let me see. I'm gonna lower the opacity just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Lower the opacity of this one. I'm gonna draw the wrinkles with a blue shade. Oops. Here. Yeah. Whenever you wear clothes, the most wrinkles are always in the elbows, shoulders, your joints, place where there's articulation. There's not a lot of wrinkles on the hand part here because it slides down. But when you bend and you move your arms, there's always lots of wrinkles here and here. So the wrinkles will be around here and here because that's where the clothes is being bent. So you have wrinkles that droop down. Don't draw random wrinkles like this if you don't know where to put them. If you're worried about putting too many wrinkles on a piece of clothes, draw minimal. That way you don't get frustrated with the positions of every single wrinkle that you draw. So the clothes is draping downwards here. The clothes is draping down here as well. And then there's no wrinkles here. No wrinkles there. And then we draw like this. There are no wrinkles here unless you want one long wrinkle like that. Enclose. And draw it like that. Right? So that's where you're supposed to focus the wrinkles on. Don't just draw random wrinkles like that. That ruins how the fabric should look like. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's another little thing. This has to do with anatomy. That's the wrinkles. Let's continue with the red lines, which is anatomy. Uh, whenever you're bending the the leg or the knee is like a little point, but only in specific poses. When it's bent like this, you need to give it a lot more width to it because there's muscle here and there's muscle here, and putting everything into one little point makes the entire leg look very flimsy. So make it thicker, right? Make it a little bit thicker than that. And don't be afraid of giving curves to your feet and such. Oh yes, this something else I noticed. This elbow is actually much shorter than this elbow, than the one when we first started. So make it the same length. Unless you don't want to show this arm, in which case you can just make it hide behind in the back, which is perfectly fine. But because you put it down here, it's got to be the same length. That's the neck. Everything else is fine. Let me see. Alright, we can go with the ears as well. The ears is here and the ear is here. So, stick with the ears a little bit more. And, well, it depends on the hairstyle you're trying to do, but I would recommend adding a little bit more lines to your hair and make it flow a little bit more. It really depends on the style. Some of the hairstyles are very, very simple, which is perfectly fine. But always make sure that the hair flows evenly and nicely. So add a bit more lines to your hair. So that's okay. It's the ponytail. That's the eye. The eye is very, very simple. I would recommend adding a bit more femininity to it, but that's okay. It's your style. There's lots of different styles of drawing eyes. And let's see if we can make a nice smooth booty, because I am obsessed with smooth booties. If you notice, I made this booty a lot bigger than this one because this looks like it's going invert. It's an invert booty. It needs to go similar to the size of the first line that we drew here. Right? So we made it plumpier. Made the chest stick out a little bit more. We gave the back a nice curve. And the tail is okay. There's no problem. Remember to add a little bit more lines just to make it look fluffier and furrier. And I still haven't decided exactly where to put a tail. See, I'm not really a furry artist, but I do know that as a human, you have a tailbone, and the tailbone is right above your crotch. Not crotch, your crack. That's what I meant to say. So it's above your crack. Same thing as all other animal types. So there you go. There you have it. That's my very quick critique. Let me see if I can improve the width here. I'm going to put 1. Oops, wrong one. Damn it, it's the width, not the height. What's wrong with me? 200, there you go. Okay. That way I can move this here, and move this here. And there you go, that is that little critique. I hope it helped you out. Let me know if it helped you out. I think this is a much faster way of doing critiques than me redrawing the entire character. So, yes. Let me know what you think. Meanwhile, I'm going to check my DA and my DA and Tumblr accounts. See if I have any crazy notes or something.